If you are currently struggling with your skin, I know it can be a mental battle because this process, it's not an overnight process. It can take months to get chronic acne under control. So I want to give you some words of encouragement that show you're on the right track with your skin, even if you're not 100% clear, from somebody who clears chronic acne sufferers, all virtually for a living. So the first sign might sound obvious, but it's that your breakouts are less frequent. But this is a big deal. If you were initially noticing that you were breaking out every day, every other day, once a week, decreasing that frequency to once every 3 weeks or once a month and less from that is incredible progress. You are more than likely not going to just wake up one day with totally clear skin. It's going to be a slow and steady progression in the right direction, often with some ups and downs, so it's not always totally linear. But if you're noticing the frequency of your breakouts is less often, that is a win. Number 2 is that you notice your skin heals from breakouts a lot faster and a lot more easily. So there is a misconception that treating acne is just about treating acne. It is actually also about overall skin health and barrier function, making sure the skin has the right hydration and nutrients so that your skin can actually recover from acne, because acne is actually a trauma to the skin. So when skin is healthy, you will notice your cysts, your pigment, your marks, they start to fade faster and more easily. Number 3, I love this one, which is you notice you're starting to wear makeup for fun, not because you feel you have to rely on it as a crutch for your confidence. When I was in the pits with my acne, whether I was like at the beach, at a pool party, some fun activity, I would have this ingrained in me to sneak away, to check my skin, and to reapply and cake on foundation and concealer because I was just so embarrassed of my skin. And it is such a life-changing thing when you can start to wear makeup just because you want to, not because you feel that without it you're not beautiful, which is not the case. But I want us to get to a point where you can wear maybe a tinted sunscreen on a day-to-day basis versus feeling like you have to do a full face when you don't actually want to. Number 4, you notice you are no longer extremely oily all the time or extremely dry. When a lot of clients start with me, they're at one end of either of these extremes. They might wake up or feel like by noon their skin is so oily they feel the need to blot or almost want to wash their face again. Or you feel like no moisturizer in the world can moisturize your skin. You feel you are always chronically and constantly dry. Both of these can actually be helped with the right hydration and the right exfoliation. So generally, we can get your skin more in the middle where you might lean a little bit more dry or a little bit more oily, but overall the skin is so much more balanced. And last but not least, you notice you can actually travel without your skin breaking out and falling apart. This was so real for me. I would not look forward to trips, especially getting on an airplane, because my skin would quite literally crumble. It would break out. It would get super sensitized. It would be flaking and peeling off. It was just a mess. And when we travel, a lot of things change in our normal routine, such as the climate, the humidity, the water you are using, the pillowcase you're sleeping on, perhaps, the food you're eating, your sleep schedule. So there's a lot of variables that enter the picture when we travel, but overall, with the right strategy and the right routine, you should absolutely be able to travel and enjoy doing that rather than dread it because you feel like your skin just can't handle it. And that is usually a sign that the skin is very weak. It's not being treated properly, and we want to get it to a point where it's more resilient and it can handle these little changes in your lifestyle. If you just heard all of that and you were like, I cannot relate, I am struggling and I don't know where to start to get my skin on track, I'm here to help. You can head to tessaskin.com and book virtual acne coaching with me. We will get you set up, squared away, clear and glowing, healthy, resilient skin.